Stairways and Ladders, OSHA Office of Training and Education. Hazards. Stairways and ladders cause many injuries and fatalities among construction workers. About half the injuries caused by slips, trips, and falls from ladders and stairways require time off the job. Improper use of the top rung of a step ladder, in the example shown. Slips, trips, and falls on stairways and ladders. At the end of this training, you should be able to list or describe safety guidelines and requirements for stairways used at a construction site. Safe practices and requirements for ladders used at a construction site. Stairway or ladder. There must be a stairway or ladder at points of access where there is an elevation break of 19 inches or more. At least one point of access must be kept clear. Break in elevation, 19 inches. Handrail versus stair rail. The example on the left is a stair rail system. The example on the right is a handrail system. Handrail and top rail strength. Rails must be able to withstand a force of 200 pounds. Handrails. Stairways with 4 or more risers or higher than 30 inches must be equipped with at least one handrail. The stairway for this platform has more than 4 risers and is not guarded. The platform requires guarding. Stair rails. Stairways with 4 or more risers or more than 30 inches high must have a stair rail along each unprotected side or edge. The example given is not acceptable. Stairs. Install between 30 and 50 degrees. Must have uniform riser height and tread depth with less than a 1/4 inch variation. Uniform 30 to 50 degree angle. No more than a 1/4 inch variation in any stairway system. Temporary stairways. Only use pan stairs if filled with filler material at least to the top edge of each pan. Stairway landings. Stairways landings must be at least 30 inches deep and 22 inches wide at every 12 feet or less of vertical rise. Unprotected sides of landings must have standard 42-inch guardrail systems. Platforms and swing doors. When doors or gates open directly on a stairway, provide a platform that extends at least 20 inches beyond the swing of the door. Please note example given. Dangerous conditions. Fix slippery conditions before using. Stairway parts must be free of projections which may cause injuries or snag clothing. Slide 14, ladders. General ladder requirements. Ladders must be kept in a safe condition. Do keep the area around the top and bottom of a ladder clear. Ensure rungs, cleats, and steps are level and uniformly spaced. Ensure rungs are spaced 10 to 14 inches apart. Keep ladders free from slipping hazards. General ladder requirements. Use ladders only for their designed purpose. Don't tie ladders together to make longer sections unless designed for such use. Use single rail ladders. Load ladders beyond the maximum load for which they were built, nor beyond the manufacturer's rated capacity. Securing ladders. Secure ladders to prevent accidental movement due to workplace activity. Only use ladders on stable and level surfaces unless secured. Do not use ladders on slippery surfaces unless secured or provided with slip-resistant feet. This ladder is not on a stable surface. Portable ladders. Inspect before use for cracks, dents, and missing rungs. Design or treat rungs to minimize slipping. Side rails, at least 11.5 inches apart. Must support 4 times the maximum load. Double-cleated ladder. Use a double-cleated ladder with center rail or 2 or more ladders. When ladders are the only way to enter or exit a working area with 25 or more employees, when a ladder will serve simultaneous two-way traffic. Painting wood ladders. Don't paint ladders. Don't use an opaque covering like varnish on a wood ladder. Ladder angle. Non-self-supporting ladders, which lean against a wall or other support. Position at an angle where the horizontal distance from top support to the foot of the ladder is 1/4 the working length of the ladder. Ladder rail extension. When using a portable ladder for access to an upper landing surface, the side rails must extend at least 3 feet above the upper landing surface. Tail fixed ladder requirements. Equip a fixed ladder 24 feet or longer with either a ladder safety device, self-retracting lifelines with rest platforms every 150 feet or less, cage or well, and multiple ladder sections, each section not exceeding 50 feet. Near energized electrical equipment. If using ladders where the employee or the ladder could contact exposed energized electrical equipment, they must have non-conductive side rails such as wood or fiberglass. This is an unsafe condition. Top step. Do not use the top or top step of a step ladder as a step. Cross bracing. On this ladder, the back rungs are designed for use. Don't use cross bracing on the rear of a step ladder for climbing unless the ladder is designed for that. Damaged or defective ladders. A competent person must inspect ladders for visible defects like broken or missing rungs. If a defective ladder is found, immediately mark it defective or tag it. Do not use. Withdraw defective ladder from service until repaired. Example of missing rung. Climbing the ladder. Face the ladder when going up or down. Use at least one hand to grab the ladder when going up or down. Do not carry any object or load that could cause you to lose balance. Training. A competent person must train each employee in the following areas as applicable. The nature of fall hazards in the work area. The correct procedure for erecting, maintaining, and disassembling the fall protection system to be used. The proper construction, use, placement, and care in handling of all stairways and ladders. The maximum intended load carrying capacities of ladders. Summary. Key components for stairway safety: treads, rails, handrails, stair rails, guardrails, landings and platforms. Key components for ladder safety: a competent person must inspect, use the correct ladder for the job, use the correct angle, supports, treads, cross braces, and rails. Don't overload. Your employer must train you in proper use of a ladder. This concludes the section on stairways and ladders.